Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Queen's Wish, the Conqueror, and we are getting ready to go to Merba here, but first let's near Merba. You are on the front line of the rebellion. To the northwest are the loyalists led by the wealthy Matcha. To the south are rebel lands taken by the Owen. The ground here is scorched and torn up, wounded by many skirmishes and actual battles. You are on the outskirts of Merba, a tough and dusty mining town. It is unpleasantly seated on the border between the two forces. Its walls are scorched and the guards surrounding it are tired and skittish. Merba is probably full of spies, rebels, and opportunities for danger. I am sure it is. No doubt in my mind. And who are we? There is a band of little warriors stalking you. They track your movements, watching you closely. They aren't soldiers. They are armed. They are an armed band, dirty and sweaty from weeks out in these wastes. Shout to them. When you call out to them, they have a brief discussion. They seem angry. Several of them point at you accusingly. Whatever they have heard about you, they don't like it. Yet they stay in the distance. Approach them. When you walk toward them, they move away. They can move much more quickly through these wastes than you can try to leave. You walk off. They head quickly to the south. They must be planning to make a report. So you're going to report on me, are you? So what is this little area outside of town? I just got to get myself in trouble. Now entering Bowlands. The land to the northeast is particularly empty and barren. The ground is baked solid without a trace of moisture. You see no signs of the war. Nobody finds it worthwhile to come out here. Yet you can see nearby traces of old gravel roads, mostly obscured by blown dust. Someone came out here once. For what reason, you can't imagine. Now there are a lot of bones on the hot rock. These wastes give you a bad feeling. You expect to find more dangerous foes out here. I'm sure we will. Wind constantly breaks the dry, dead ground as you pass. As the hot air rushes past your head, you keep imagining that you hear voices, whispers, clipped syllables, frustratingly at the edge of perception. So will we have ghosts or something up here? Ooh, look at everything coming at us. Okay. And who are you? You're going away from us now. Alright, you encounter a band of Owen rebels. They are not doing well. The heat of this blasted expanse has worn them down, and the whispers in the air have baffled them. They trudge up and down this old gravel road, not noticing their surroundings. When you get close, they still haven't realized that you are here. Approach them. You wave and shout. They look at you and have a slurred discussion about whether you are a mirage or not. Finally, one of them draws his sword with a trembling hand and approaches you. She says, "Stay your business." Who are you? We are rebels of the Owen, honorable, looking for freedom, for us and our children, for secrets of how to find it. You note the 3 vertical lines tattooed on her cheek. 3 of them. Wow. What are you looking for? We are hunting the refuge. We know it is here. It is hard to find in this waste. What is this refuge? It is a place to go for dreams, for visions. We will pay to sleep. We will see. Her voice trails off. Oh, you're talking about the Nei. What do you mean, dreams? What I said. The refuge is a waypoint. You pay much. You sleep. We want a vision of the future. How the Owen can get that help of haven. Get them to support us so we can be free of the Matcha. Who runs the refuge? The Nissi. The refuges are run by one of the soldiers barks. No, you can't. She stopped speaking. She wasn't supposed to say what she just did. Well, safe journey. Yes, she says. Then they trudge off along the road without another word. We know we got something nasty coming up here. And we have a mine, it looks like, maybe. Come on. Come on. We know we know you want to come to us. Come on. Come on. Only one of you at a time. There we go. These are giant lizards and huge lizards. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do this on everybody. Okay. It's probably, oh, there's 3 of them. They're huge. Let's do poison on your asses then. Okay. And we'll do bleeding. Okay. That's fine. You can attack me all you want. Nice. Okay, you might need to heal me up here. Alright, we got more of you now. Let's see, how's this work? That's good damage. Let's do whirlwind on you. Didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Now you're after her. Oop, died of poison. Nice. Okay. Get rid of that one. Okay, you're gonna have to do poison again on these 2 over here. And let's do bleed on that one. Okay, you're gonna need to heal her. You guys just coming everywhere. That one's done. Oh, you missed. Okay, so maybe heal me. And okay. Get one of them done. Okay. I'll help you get rid of that one. You do it again. Alrighty. A little tough. Did they both come up together? No, they didn't. Alright, I thought maybe they did. Alright, so let's go ahead. Oh, we can't do this because we're not in battle. Yeah, I can't take it because we're not in battle. Okay. Alright, so we know what we got up here. Something nasty. Alright. You are now going to do her. Okay. And you're going to do nice. Let's see here. What if you come up here and do this on these ones? And I can come up here and nope, nope, nope. There we go. Got rid of that one. Fire. Okay. Let's see here. That one. Quit. Quit. All right. Now it's time to do this again. Okay. That one's done. Heal her. what the hell is that? Let's do this. Oops. Let's do this again. And let's do whirlwind. Oh, really? There we go. Well, we got that. We got them cleaned out anyway. Yeah, I'm losing. I'm losing stuff. I know I'm losing. I am. The cave doesn't extend back far into the rock face. Bones litter the floor. You explore looking for treasure. You find a bone scroll too, but there's a scroll inside. You put it into your pack. I mean, what was it? What was it? Come on. Ability call construct. Okay, that goes to you. Oh, I can't do that while I'm out wandering. I can't do that while I'm out wandering. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back to Haven. Yep. To rebuild myself. Everything costs time. Alright, I need to do a fort, and I know I need to do a fort. Yes, I know I need to get my fort done. So let's do that, because I'm not making any money. I'm not making any money. Alright, this is Ball Gates. Let's go this way. What's this little place up here? Nothing. Near Batasa, whatever, is ringed by humble farms, working the bulls narrow strips of marble of arable land. There is a war on, and the Freeman and Owen working here are just trying to stay out of the way and safe. Avoiding strangers is the key survival strategy. They take pains to avoid you. Alright, so where's my fort at? My fort is up here. I want to go my fort first. There are docks northwest of Bidasa. They are pretty humble. The nations of Sacramentum do trade with each other, but not much, and mainly by sea. Merchants and soldiers bustle around, dickering and hauling goods. You pass without comment. Strangers are common here. There is a merchant sitting by the fire near the docks. She has just unloaded a shipment of goods from all around Sacramentum. When you approach, she is happy to trade with you. She may not like Haven, but she loves gold. Sure, let me see your wares. Pile of wood. Side blade. Well, that's better than what I have now. But it doesn't have augmentation. 20 to 30 physical damage, and mine is 17 to 27. And I got an augmentation on it, though. Is it worth it? It might be worth it for her if I can get her off that heavy Okay. So she is on a two-handed spear, which this would do more damage. 21 to 31 physical damage plus 3% to damage. She has augmentation on this for critical chance. It also damages allies near her. Pulls near target. Boy, I don't know. Oh, 130 though. Something to think about maybe? I just don't know. That's a lot of money. It does more damage. But not really. I mean, this is 15 to 35. This is 21 to 31. No, I think she's better what she's got. She could use a better one of these though, probably. Nope, this isn't even any better. Nope, it's not. Never mind. What do you need? Teaching nods and waves. Okay. I'm trying to find the fort. That's where I'm going, is trying to find the fort. Now entering your Fort Westbay. I suppose I can't do anything until I go talk to somebody. Near Fort Westbay, you are close to the ruins of Fort Westbay, one of Haven's 7 outposts of Sacramentum. Though it was abandoned decades ago, during the calamity, it is very well preserved. The stone buildings sat undamaged in the dry weather. A good sweeping and they'll be ready for your forces to move in. And Haven is ready for it. South of the fort, you see a huge camp of your people. General Aquilia has been sneaking workers and supplies into Bowl lands, a lot of them. Many in the Bowl want Haven to return. They are camped to the south of the empty fort now, waiting for your orders. Yes, and that's what I need to do. Then I will start going more exploring. So at least I can get a couple of, You approach the camp. There are a bunch of Haven workers sitting by the fire, fanning themselves to keep cool. An old man rises, approaches you and kneels. He says, I am Chief Gerben. General Aquilia sent us out here. We're ready to work. We can reclaim Fort Westbay now. We just need the order. How did you get here? We just traveled. The Vol's soldiers ignored us. I suspect the general already made a deal with Bitus. Not my business, of course. What will the Vol think of us rebuilding this fort? I think they will welcome it. The Machas want us to win their war for them and make them all rich. He shrugs. I'm just following my orders anyway. I give the order. Get to work. Oh, yes, I leveled up again. Did I? Didn't look like I did. Gerben turns and says, You heard the princess. Get to work. The sweaty, dusty soldiers and craftsfolk rise to their feet. Then they stroll into the ruins of Fort Westbay. You can now collect resources from mines you control in this region. You can now recruit Vol characters in your forts. You have new special abilities. To recruit a character, enter the fort and press the edit party button. And that's what I forgot to do. That's what I forgot to do before. No, because I had to be in their actual forts. So, edit party. So what kind of abilities do they? Because I already have Lurga. Bull. So what kind of abilities do they have? Oh, he's too smiley. I know we're in the heat, so we gotta be this. Let's go ahead and call you, I don't know, Brutus. I like that better. Hairstyle, barbarian. Well, you know, if it's hot, you're not gonna have long hair. The mustache, beard. No, we'll give him a scar. But what kind of traits do they have? I wonder. But then would I have to build them up again? But he's not up here. Huh. Well, that seems odd. He's not up here. Because he should be here. No, now I got myself all backwards here. Right? How come he's not active? Add to party. I can't add him to the party. Why can't I? Oh, because I would have to remove one. Okay, so let's remove her and add him and then see what he does. What kind of stats does he have? Is he going to be combat or... Oh, he's magic? Or is he support? Or I can make him whatever I want. He also does this. He does cultural? Why does he do cultural? Tower of Might. Always active, gives weapons to all. Bayesian Charm. He would have to start all over again. He has Steel Skin, passive ability. Magic Majory gives a 20% to all healing. These are what she had. Support. I don't see anything new. I don't know. Is it worth it? I don't think it is. I mean, we already have them. I don't see. And they've already leveled up. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Okay, so combat. So I gave her the stun. Now I want to do the knockback or the shield. Let's do that one. Bull Rush. That's pretty cool. She already has that one. Terrifying Scream. Terrifies all enemies near you, causing them to flee. That's pretty good. Let's do the Bull Rush, though. And then her... See, none of them have the cultural. That is just so odd. So the only thing left for her is build construct. Unless she wants to... Oh, weakness. Yeah, we can give a construct. Let's do that. And then her... Okay, so this is Silence. Battle Frenzy. Haste and blesses all allies. Which I already have that under me, but it's nice to give that to her too. Okay. And then, what new did I have for her? She already has that. Haste. She didn't get anything new. Oh, she got stun. We didn't have stun before. Or stun. And shield shatter. Okay. And hers... I gave her, what else did I give her? Oh, this. Bull Rush. Okay. And then she now has this construct. And she has this Battle Frenzy. Okay. To empty. Okay. Oops. All right. So So now we're in the fort. Wander around here. Got all these empty places. You would like to construct this building. Not now. I need to do a blacksmith. Blacksmiths are always in the back. Okay. This must be the, this is the prison. And this has a different, oh, this goes out here. Okay. Different. Oh, townsperson, I am going to trade, okay? This doesn't have as much room, I don't think, or maybe I'm just not haven't opened it all up yet. Okay, so another place. Another place. Another place. So we get in and out. And what's this? Okay. This is where we would put a, yep, let's do that right now. We are going to go ahead and buy a apothecary and a smithy. Okay. Apothecary is going to go here. There you go. Cool. This is supposed to help me. The alchemist of your forge is waiting for you. Surrounded, when you drink a potion during an adventure, it will be refilled when you return to one of your forts. You can also purchase runes to improve. Yeah, I already know all that. I want to make runes. How much container can I make me another potion? We are sorry that it's taken so long, but we finally managed to make another flask. Yay! You receive another healing potion. The materials for a proper flask are hard to find on Sacramentum, but we will struggle to curate another. So now I have two. I have another one? I better have another one. It's the last time I didn't. Yes, I do. And you're going to get that one. Though they don't heal much. They don't heal much. That's the problem. But they help in a pinch. Okay, so, contain a difference. So we've got haste, curing gas, affects nearby allies, evasion. What I want is to, weapon poison for 10 turns. This is the time. It's like that. Okay, no. I don't know. I want like energy, power, ability to restore energy. That's what I want. But it's clear down here. No, here's another. Here's an energy potion here. This potion was soured. You haven't built enough pocket. Okay. It only restores 2 energy, but still, 2 energy is better than nothing. Okay. Alright, so now I need to do a blacksmith, and that's going to be up here. I have to build it first. Okay. Here we go. So, so now supposedly I can do better. The more I have, I think, the better stuff I can buy. I'm assuming anyway. I'm not going to take time going through it here. Alright, so we need to go into the main place here. Let's see what's in here. We have sage. So we know we're going to have sage. Okay, so we have treaty. We already know that. We don't need to do that. Bull Matcha and Bull Omen. The Bull are most noted on their system of lifelong indentured servitude. Their people are split into 3 parts. There are the Vol Owen. These are servants who permanently sold their freedom to be freed of debt or to atone for crimes. Each Vol Owen has lines tattooed on their right cheek, 1 line for each generation or descendants who might serve. Their children will be marked with 1 less line until their issues are finally free, or until they fall into debt again. Some say that the Vol Owen are slaves. The Vol Macha dispute this. After all, the Owen do become so by choice. When forced to choose between bondage and starvation, they choose bondage. Then there are the Vol Macha, the owners, those who have purchased the service of at least 1 Vol Owen. These are the leaders within their society, for all decisions in the Vol fortresses are made by conclaves of the Macha. Finally, there are the plain Vol, those free and owing no Owen, not in servitude, but no power either. The plain Vol try their best to stay free of debt or crime, for fear of becoming Owen. If you are lucky and merciless enough to gain Owen and become Macha, but not many. I kind of really want to side with the ones in the middle, to be quite honest. The people in debt, sometimes the debt happens for, circumstances, but a lot of times people are in debt because because of their own stupidity and consequences. A report from Queen Sharon III, Empress of the mighty Empire of Haven. When King Khal declared the Vol a favored vassal, he promised our support should the Owen rebel. This was at the time thought a small concession. Since then we have learned more of the true status of our vassal. The Vol has become more unstable in recent centuries. As the years pass, the Macha have gained a larger share of power and wealth, as slowly more regular Vol fail in society and become Owen, and that is what's happening. Their High Council in Tabalin is distant and detached. They do not understand what is happening. Too few Owens and too many servants have led to violence and riots. Too few owners and too many servants have led to violence and riots, more every decade. We may find ourselves trapped in an ugly war in this barren land, and within the lifetime of your great majesty. So they were kind of aware of the problem. Scroll of Might. Ability, Haven's Might. Do I get to take that? I assume I do. It's there. No, I've got another one. I think I had one already. Yeah, I have 2. But couldn't put them together? Guess not. Why not? Oh, it shows 2 here. Okay, so let's speak to Sage. Albinin, whatever. There is a young woman in the robes of a sage here, keeping their records and ledgers of the port. She is young for a sage. The harsh environment is leaving her pale complexion cracked, and every loud noise makes her jump. The presence of a princess doesn't calm her. She kneels. Welcome, I am Sage Albanine. I will provide all the information I can. How did you come to be here? This is my first mission. I wanted to be in a vassal state. It is how to advance in the army. When a call for volunteers for a big mission came, I stepped forward. Turns out it was for this Sacramentum campaign. Here I am. You don't sound enthusiastic. I've never been in the middle of a war before. We saw a lot of ugly things on the way out here. It's been an adjustment. Don't worry, Princess. It hasn't fazed me. I will still serve well. What is your purpose here? I handle the paperwork for the fort. Haven is built on paper. Well, also the finest magical and military training in the known lands, but mainly paper. Also, I've had to spend a lot of time outside looking over the supplies. No quartermaster. Well, why don't you have a quartermaster? He died on the boat over disease. Chief Gerben told me to adjust. Any advice on how I can make this fort stronger? I couldn't say. Not to a princess. The chief might know. Any extra supplies for me? Nothing that would be an improvement for you. I'm afraid these forts never get the best stuff. I would ask at one of the 3 battalion headquarters. Their quartermasters might have potions or other nice things. I already got mine. Tell me more about the bowl. She sits up straight. Now she is in her element. Of course. On the boat ride over, when I wasn't sick, I read and reread my books on the bowl, their practices and history, the odd Owen matcha system. They are fascinating, easily classified as hard people shaped by their land, requiring all standard techniques for dealing with such. I'd like to know more about the Owen and matcha. It is interesting. Many people would call the Owen slaves. However, the matcha allow them just enough freedom to leave them their pride. All this while totally controlling their lives. The bowl are hard people? Yes, it comes with poverty and hard environments. All of their energy goes to survival. This burns away sentimentality, sympathy, and weak emotions. This is one of the reasons it took the Owens so long to rebel. Thanks to their upbringing, many of them seem to believe they deserve their punishment. So their land shaped them. It is harsh and dry, very little farmland, lethal scorpions. Most of all spend their lives just a mistake or two from death or ruin, and everyone makes mistakes. As in most places like this, they developed stern exteriors and a very strong code of honor. Ideas of honor and shame control their lives. Stern exteriors? The Vol tend to be grim and humorless, at least when you first meet them. They have humor. It just kind of embarrasses them. To make their lives tolerable, they love luxuries when they can find them. That is why they value oases and why they make their cities so beautiful. Where did this code of honor come from? The Vol have always struggled with each other for survival. The groups with the best and most efficient code of conduct survived. That code turned out to stress, responsibility, self-denial, and cooperation, and always paying one's debts. Why are honor and shame so important? When a land is so harsh, everyone can be one misfortune from death. The people learn from birth never to do anything to cause that misfortune to another. This is honor. Violating this brings great shame. How is loss of honor punished? Death or shunning and banishment, which leads to death, which tends to lead to death. The exception, of course, is the shame of great debt. This is atoned for by becoming an Owen. It's better than shame or death. Do many vassal states have systems like this? Yes, these vassals are called hard people. We have our own diplomatic protocols for dealing with them. Trade with Haven tends to make these vassals richer and safer. Then the code of honor fades. What bait do such nations have? Slow decline usually. No ruler or written law can force a citizen to work for the good of a nation. A cultural sense of morality, and honor is the most reliable shaper of a citizen. Once this is gone, corruption follows. I'm not sure I agree. I'm sorry, Princess, this is standard Haven doctrine, but standard Haven doctrine is set by you. You can always change any views for me later. But now I am rambling. I'm sure these debatable lectures are not helpful to you. How did you come to be here? This is my first mission. I wanted to be... Okay, you don't sound... No. I think we've already been to... Nope, we're done. So I didn't get any questions from her. I thought maybe I would, but I didn't. Okay, so this is where the Chief is at? I don't see anyone here. Cheapy! Where you at, Cheapy? Oh, there's stairs going up. Oh, that's the person with the name. You meet a Habernite in dark, severe clothes. He walks from crate to crate, mumbling numbers to himself and checking a clipboard heavy with ledgers. Occasionally, he consults one as he looks inside a crate. Even up close, he ignores you until he sees the royal insignia on your chest. One princess noted. He doesn't make eye contact. He just marks his clipboard. I am Natch Snooch, Royal Auditor. What is a Royal Auditor? He looks past you as he answers. I verify our current inventories, our resources, coin and such, for the Queen. I make sure all the numbers align. What do you mean, numbers align? I'll look for inconsistencies in numbers between what officials and sages report having and what is actually present. What happens if you find any inconsistencies? This indicates corruption, which will not be tolerated. The Queen was explicit. It is in Haven's interest that graft, bribery, thievery is kept to acceptable levels no matter how remote the vassal is. Thus, I investigate all inconsistencies. Typically, I find who is responsible and deal with it before they try to kill me. Now please excuse me, Princess. Chief Gerben undercounted his supply of medium ceramic jugs by at least 3. Really? Okay, why the clipboard? He looks past you as he answers. The Queen requires documented verification. Organization is key to see if the numbers align. You work for my mother? His head gives a little confused tilt. I work for Mindwell and Snooch. We have one client, the Queen. You've heard of them. They are your mother's private accounting firm. Apparently they do more than just giving you your allowance of gold every week. Are you the Snooch of Mindwell and Snooch? Snooch. No, that was my great-grandfather, Bushrod Snooch. Like me, most of his descendants have joined the firm. I hope my children will do the same. Snooch. Snooch! Okay, and who are you? Oh, we got a chest. Not mine! And I can't take it because you're here. Leave, so I can take it. Can you? Don't you be following me in here. There's nothing in here anyway. I'm just looking for where I'm supposed to talk to. Okay. Where are you at? Another soldier. I imagine he's probably in here. Yep, here he is. He said something was annoying. This is annoying. Okay, Chief Gerben. The chosen chief of Fort Westbay is an old hand, one of the stony professionals who have kept Haven running and vassals in line for centuries. When you enter, he automatically rises and kneels. He is showing respect. His actual respect will have to be earned. He grunts. Welcome, Princess. I am Chief Gerben. Fort Westbay has been established, and I am ready to give a report. Sure, give your report. He returns to his seat. As expected, Batterus gave General Aquilia no troubles getting supplies and soldiers out here. We are well positioned, far from the worst battles of the rebellion. Vol merchants are stopping by now. They are being very polite. There is a lot of suspense. Why? The Vol is experiencing a civil war. On one side, the Macha, the rich and the owners. On the other, the Owen, the Ode, who are fighting for independence, freedom, economic reforms, the standard list. The war is in a stalemate. Haven's fine soldiers could help either side win. Everyone is wondering if we will continue our old policy toward this vassal. What policy would I continue? Queen Sharon supported the matches and kept them in power. They paid Haven very well for the aid, and they are looking for me to solve this problem? Of course. Who in a war would turn down immediate victory? He sounds oddly bored talking about all this as if he's reading from a shopping list. Whatever side we help, I imagine it would then be easy to make them our vassals again. What do you think I should do? Now he is surprised. That is the first time one of your rank actually asked my opinion on such a high matter of state. There are so many factions, such complexity. I am flattered greatly, Princess. Now please, let me know what Fort Westbay can do for you. You note that he never actually answered your question. No, he didn't. Well, I want to learn about the ball. You are surprised by how much this question surprises Chief Gerben. No, about them. I suppose I can tell you what I know. I don't usually learn about the vassal state nations I serve in, just enough to run the fort and follow the orders. So tell me about the people of the ball. I would refer you to Sage Albaning. Our sages tend to do more collecting of intelligence. She could provide more insight than this old soldier. What is the history of the ball? History? I guess they have a lot of it. Tragic stories of the harsh hot sand swallowing up cities, that sort of thing. It's an unpleasant place. Then again, every vassal always wants to fill your ear with how horrible their lives are. True, I suppose. I want to know more about the Owen and the Matcha. Ah, there is the unavoidable business. It's a standard vassal squabble, common really, still requires attention and judgment to untangle it in the most productive way. I don't have any opinions on it. How have you seen similar situations play out with other vassals? We pick a side, help them win, then as long as they live up to the conditions of their treaty with us, they can do what they want, within reason, of course. How can you not have an opinion about such a big thing? It's not a great idea for a chief like me to get too involved in the matters of the vassals. Haben always tries to leave vassal religions and traditions alone. The only exception is if they have a practice so gruesome or intolerable that we absolutely can't stand to be near it. What would an intolerable situation be? Mass human sacrifice, that sort of thing. Then we use our soldiers to force them to stop. Happily, when a situation gets that bad, they're usually happy to be forced to stop. Maybe not. Tell me more about yourself. Well, I was going to retire. Then Queen Sharon sent for me. Since a princess of Haven would be on this miserable land, she wanted to make sure the best were here to help. For some reason, she thought that included me. Surprised I got this post. It's a valuable one. You were going to retire? Well, he looks like you should have. Yes, not sure how I felt about that. I do have 2 grandchildren I could chase around. Then again, what is better than serving Haven and keeping us strong? It's an honor to be here. My mother spoke with you? She did. A full audience in the palace. It was something. Had to buy new clothes. She is very serious about the Sacramentum project. The calamity happened during her rule. She wants to make up for that defeat. This is a valuable post? Oh yes, all chiefs are allowed to engage in a certain amount of graft and mild corruption. Makes up for our low pay. Trade with the Vol was very profitable, so serving here is a good step for a chief who wants a good amount of coin. Don't you want to be wealthy? He emits a little cough. Turns out I managed to accumulate a fair amount of gold in my many other postings. I don't really care about the money I can make here. He pauses. Maybe that is why the queen selected me. She is a wise one. I want to make this sport. Well, and also she sent someone here to keep tabs on that type of thing too. So beware, fellow, beware. I want to make this sport stronger. Of course, Princess, we have enough resources to defend ourselves. However, if you want more resources and safer roads, I can provide our intelligence. For example, we have a good opportunity to get a new source of stone. I suppose we could use more stone. Oops, Heavenists are not a poetic people. I understand that the place is a volcanic fumarole, the name fits. Okay, I double-click something. Where is this quarry? Oops. Due south of here, I made sure our scouts repaired the signs. Are we entitled to the stone? Abelin's records say it was bought from Tabelin before the calamity. It is still ours by terms of our treaty. What should I do when I am here? Just clear out the monsters. Queen Sharon told me that you were given considerable powers and wanted to practice them in pits like the one. I would not deny you the opportunity. Sure. Maybe this will do it. Let me use more stone. Fortunately, Haven actually owns a quarry near here. It's called the Blasted Pit. I sent scouts there. There were no soldiers there, but signs of a monster activity. If it is reclaimed, I could hire workers to extract stone for us. You really call it the Blasted Pit? Haven Knights are not a poetic people. Okay, okay, so that's... Okay, so where is this quarry? So that's what I missed. I mean, tell them what to do. Okay, alright. So, that's what updated. Now I should have... my eyes, cheaper, and here it is. Taking red. Oh, okay, up. So, a lot of talking in this one, and we're done. I wonder if I have enough resources to build more things here. Do I see? I can't see my resources unless I go to actually go build something. Nope, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. So I've got just the bricks that I need. A weaving room. And a carpenter. So we'll do those. Now we got a weaving room. Okay. And we'll put the carpenter over here. Out of my way, guys. Out of my way. Here we go. Okay. Whoops, that's not what I meant. No. So I got better wares now. Bows. Oh, now I got a longbow. That is much better. Yeah. I might have to do some shopping offline or off camera. Anyway, so I'm gonna close down this episode. We got this board up and running now, so we should be earning more money because I need more upkeep, whatever. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Say her out.